For my third vlog, I will be talking about which country I have felt the most safe in and competent in, and which country thus far I have felt the least competent in and why. So to start, I feel like I've been the most comfortable and competent in the Netherlands, and I think the reasons for that is first because of how long we stayed there and kind of getting used to the area and being able to adjust pretty easily with all the time that we had there. I also feel like there's a lot of English spoken there, so it wasn't really hard to ever communicate with anyone. I felt very safe in the Netherlands. I never was nervous really about transportation anywhere or walking at night, like nothing. I never even really thought about that. I also think it was just easy to navigate around the Netherlands. I think all the train systems and walking and everywhere was just pretty easy to figure out. And it was also a lot smaller, it felt like at least. So there weren't many issues with feeling lost. I think the place I've felt the most uncomfortable and the least competent in has been Paris so far. And I think the reasons for that are just that sometimes it feels a bit challenging to navigate because it's such a big city and I feel like turned around sometimes and not know where I am. Also, there's tons of construction, so today when I was trying to go to the Eiffel Tower, it was almost confusing. Like we had to follow all these signs and then go around and go all the way the other way, like keep turning different ways, and it just felt confusing because I didn't even know if we were doing the right thing, but we just rolled with it. I also feel like it's hard to understand people here. I feel like there's a million languages being spoken around me. Um, and unfortunately, I have felt a little unsafe. I think that might just be like there's a stigma around Paris feeling unsafe, but I think being here as this will be our second night, I feel a little more comfortable. Um, Also, the cops everywhere has been interesting with like big machine guns. Like it's comforting knowing they're there, but then it's also like, why do they have to be there? Just since we don't really see that every day at home. Um, yeah, and I think just overall it's been a little hard to navigate where we're going. But I think moving forward from that, what I've learned from feeling uncomfortable in a place that's new to me is, well, first of all, like I can't live in fear because I think I've been a little fearful on public transportation and things, and I don't think that's the way I should live. Sometimes I think feeling uncomfortable can have a greater meaning to it, and it's just part of an experience that can have deeper meanings and lessons to learn. Also, navigating a big city that you might not feel safe in can make you feel like become more mature and help you grow just because it's kind of a hard thing to do. So it makes you more independent and like improve some of the skills that you may not have had before. But yeah, so this far, I think my favorite thing I've done in Paris is definitely climbing the Eiffel Tower. It was so beautiful. I felt great when I was up there, and it made me like have a deeper love for Paris than I think I did at first. And moving forward from that, I'm just really excited to go to Belgium for our last country. And yeah, I'm excited for what's in store.